Um, right, right. It's getting hectic right now. I'm not gonna lie. Um, it is getting hectic. Okay, let me just make sure this is all good. Okay. Right. Oh. Okay. 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 It's looking like, I'm not gonna lie, guys. It's looking like we're gonna have to take a -12. Um, this Kanate injury has kind of screwed me, but I'm probably gonna be taking a -12. Um, yes, it's not looking good. It's not looking good right now, but it has to be done. It has to be done. Um, bench Bomo, Wissa, Cunha, Matoma. I'd bench Matoma, to be honest. I'd bench Matoma. Bro's taking a -12. Yep. It has to be done, guys. I'm gonna be honest. I've already taken a -8. As you guys know, I took out Haaland, Dibbling, and Rico Lewis for a -8 for Isak, Saka, and Gabriel. But now Kanate's not gonna play, and he's not just missing one game. He's missing 5 to 6 weeks, which, because we're over the Christmas period, is about 10 game weeks, I think. Or no, not 10. I'd probably say about, well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, about 7, 8 to 9 game weeks, I'd say. So yeah, guys, look, it has to be done. It has to be done, really. I don't really have a choice, to be honest with you. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like I don't really have a choice right now. So yeah, that's what's up at the moment. That's what we're gonna have to do. That is what I'm gonna have to do. Unfortunately. Do I have bench cover for Kanate? Well, this week, not really. I mean, I've got Greaves against Nottingham Forest. I've got Mikalenko against Man United away from home. So my plan right now, what I'm thinking, chat, is to take out Kanate and bring in Mazraoui. That's what I'm thinking. I kind of want to bring in Mazraoui because he would fit. He fits my transfer plans in terms of rotations. I'd be able to start him against Everton, start him against Forest, bench him for Arsenal and Man City, and start him for like Bournemouth, Wolves, Newcastle, Southampton, Brighton, and so on. Like, I kind of like the long-term fixtures that Man United do have, and I feel like under Amrin we do look pretty decent. We do like to keep the ball and hold possession a lot, so I feel like Mazraoui is the player that I want to go for, to be honest. I mean, and if you look at this week as well, I could go for a Brighton defender, but I just don't really like the Brighton defence. I mean, Estupiñán is a shout, guys. Estupiñán is a shout, but that Brighton defence doesn't really convince me, if I'm honest. Kanate injured confirmed. Yeah, Kanate is injured, bro. Kanate's gonna miss the next 5 to 6 weeks. So yeah, that's my thinking at the moment, chat. That is my thinking at the moment. The thing is, yeah, I could play Mikalenko, but for me, it's a thing of this week I play Mikalenko, but the next week he's got Wolves, and Wolves going forward are looking pretty good. And then after that, it's Liverpool, Arsenal, Chelsea, City. So I'm gonna need a defender anyway. Like, I am going to need a defender that I can rely on. So for me, it's between a Chelsea defender or Mazraoui, to be honest with you. Yeah. Reese says, yo, Ryan, hope you're good, bro. Hey, I'm good, man. Hope you're doing alright as well, bro. And Villageko says, yo, what's good, Villageko? Hope you're doing good, my brother. You starting Kanate even though he's injured? No, I'm looking to transfer out Kanate. He's in the team now, but obviously I'm looking to transfer him out. But I just haven't decided as to who I'm going to transfer him to yet. But I'm thinking Mazraoui, chat, man. I'm thinking Mazraoui. I think he's the one. I was going to go Dalot because he's looking to play in the wing-back position, but I'm thinking, like, value-wise, money considered, I feel like Mazraoui value-wise is really, really good. 4.6 million, I don't mind it at all. Obviously, Dalot playing wing-back, his attacking threat would be good. But I'm just not sure as to how much worth it really is paying the extra money. So I think I'm going to go Mazraoui, man. I think that's the player. It's either him or Levi Colwill, but I'm leaning towards Mazraoui. and maybe I bring in Cole at some point in the future. But I was fiddling around with my sort of future transfer plans now that Konate has been confirmed out. So I'll quickly show you guys like what I'm thinking, what I've got in mind, because I was planning. So look, I'm thinking of, so obviously yes, the -12 is here. If I do put in Mazraoui, take out Konate, but this is what I was thinking to do in the future. So game week 14, I would, so game week 14, I'd probably play Mykolenko. I could take a hit to bring in Levi Colwill against Southampton away, but I don't think it's worth it. So I'd probably just play Mykolenko. And then in game week 15, I'd play Mazraoui. And then in game week 16, that's when I would bring in Colwill. I think that's what I'm just going to have to do, man. But it makes sense. I can't really rely on Mykolenko because Mykolenko's got United away, Wolves at home, and then Liverpool, Arsenal, Chelsea, City. Like, I just can't really rely on Mykolenko. So I feel like I have to take a -12, basically, is what I'm trying to say. I feel like I just have to do it. Saka captain, I don't think it's a bad shout at all. I don't think Saka captain is a bad shout at all. But for me, I feel there is a lot of good captaincy shouts this week. I'm not gonna lie. There is a lot of good captaincy shouts, but for me, I'm probably gonna go Palmer. I might change. I don't know. I honestly don't know what I'm gonna do yet. But right now, I've got it on Palmer. It could change to Salah. It could change to Saka. I'm not sure. Captain Salah, is obvious. I feel like everyone's gonna do that though, and because I'm at 1.4 million, it backfired last week. Like, I took a risk captaining Cole Palmer against Leicester, and everyone captained Salah against Southampton. It backfired massively, but this week I feel like I'm just gonna take the risk again, man. I want to go against the grain. I see this week again as an opportunity to gain rank, and I just expect Palmer sooner rather than later has got to explode, man. Like, so yeah, I think I'm just gonna go for Cole Palmer, man. I think I'm just gonna go for Cole Palmer captain. But Salah does tempt me, man, because that City defense is not looking good. That City defense is terrible. So yes, it's a tricky one, man. It's a tricky one. Savandra says, yo, bro, how you doing? I'm good, man. Hope you're doing all right as well. And Jan says, hi, bro. Should I sell Haaland, Konate, and Mbeumo for Salah, Gabriel Cunha for -8? I wouldn't sell Mbeumo. I don't see the point in selling Mbeumo this week, man. He's got Leicester at home. Really, really good fixture. Brentford are scoring a lot of goals. I wouldn't sell Mbeumo, man. I'd say keep Mbeumo for one more game week. Maybe next week you sell him, but not this week, man. I wouldn't do it this week. I went -4. Bro, I can't believe the first game I didn't. Porro, he got a clean sheet and scored. Imagine. Oh, you took a -4 last week. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Everyone that took out Porro last week against Man City, it was the right decision. Unfortunately, the outcome was bad, but look, it was the right decision, man. No one expected Porro to get a clean sheet and score against Man City. So yeah, man, it's just FPL. It happens sometimes. You don't think Palmer is playing a bit deep? No, I did. To be fair, I did talk about that in one of my recent videos. About Palmer. Well, specifically against Leicester, he did play a bit deep. I'm not going to lie. The problem is it was only a one-off game. And that's the thing. I don't know if that's something we're going to see on a regular occurrence. I hope not. But like I said, I'm willing to take the risk this week. I feel like it was possibly just a one-game situation. I don't think Maresca's going to look to put Palmer that deep in future games. Like, I just feel like it was a one-off. So, like, Palmer is best when he's close to goal. So, I think Maresca knows that. So, yeah, I think it was just a one-off. I hope it was just a one-off, because if I see him picking up the ball off the centre-backs again, then I'm not going to be happy. I'm not going to lie. So, yeah, look. It's so tight between Salah and Palmer, man. And it's probably the logical decision to go with Salah when you include form and how bad City have been as well. But I'm going for Palmer, man. I'm going to do it. But even Saka against West Ham. West Ham are not good defensively. Arsenal with Odegaard back looking really, really good. Interesting, man. It's interesting. Villa love conceding goals away from home. Yeah, that's true. And also, Villa, after they play in the Champions League, always look bad. Every time they play Champions League, they really look bad on the weekend in the Prem. So it's another reason. It's another good reason, in my opinion, to captain Cole Palmer. And I think they have a couple injuries as well. So yeah, we'll see what happens. What about Emil Smith Rowe or Johnson? This specific week, I prefer Johnson against Fulham. This specific week, I prefer Johnson. Is Gusto a good Konate replacement? I was thinking about Gusto as well. I think with Reece James being injured, I'd have to say yes. But you know what? With the Chelsea, like, the reason why I prefer the centre-backs is because I feel like Maresca's not really going to rotate the centre-backs, but I feel like the full-backs could be rotated. Even though James is injured, what if he plays Disasi right-back or... was it Disasi that played right-back last time? No, Fofana right-back, sorry, not Disasi. What if he plays Fofana right-back, for example, like he did against Leicester? I'm not sure. I think, look, if... my only concern with Gusto is if he starts every single game. That's my only concern. I feel like it's a bit safer to just go for someone like Colwill or even Cucurella. I don't see Cucurella getting dropped at all, to be honest. But yeah, I don't think a Chelsea defender is a bad replacement, all in all, for Konate. I don't think a Chelsea defender is a bad replacement. Pedro captain, I wouldn't recommend that. I'm not going to lie. I wouldn't recommend João Pedro captain. Number one, it's the first game. You already know the saying, guys. Never back the early kickoff. I know you guys might be thinking, what am I talking about? The game's on at 8 o'clock Friday night. That's not the early kickoff. But because it's the first game of the game week, that means it's the early kickoff. So all I'm going to say is, if you're going to captain João Pedro, do it at your own risk because it could backfire massively. I could captain Danny Welbeck, but I've not even looked at it, to be honest with you. I just think, yeah, nah, no chance, man. There's just so many good fixtures this week. I'd rather do one of the big hitters like Palmer, Salah or Saka, to be honest. So, yeah. Thoughts on Haaland to João Pedro, Golding to Saka, Konate to Timber 3, and then next week do Raul to Nicholas Jackson. Haaland to João Pedro, Golding to Saka. Yeah, Jeff, those moves sound good, bro. I'm not going to lie. I like the sound of those moves, for sure. Savandra says, yes, I'm doing well. I had an internship today until 4 p.m. Well, glad to hear you're doing good, man. Yeah, that's good, man. Loving fantasy football says, I have Saka, Salah, Palmer, Boma, Bruno, Cunha, and Jackson start. Is there any point of doing DCL to João Pedro? Saka, Salah, Palmer, and Boma, Bruno. Oh, so you play midfield 5. Oh, well, to be honest with you, I'd say no. I mean, you could do DCL to João Pedro, then bench Jackson, but I don't think I would do that. I wouldn't do that. So, to be honest with you, no, I actually don't think there's any point right now, this week, doing DCL to João Pedro. Maybe next week, but yeah, right now I'd say no, because I don't really see how he gets into that team. I mean, you could bench Bruno for João Pedro, maybe. I think Bruno is definitely one to keep an eye on, guys, because if he plays as part of the double pivot, the midfield 2 in the 3-4-3 system, then I don't really think that makes it. I think that makes him a worse FPL option. But yeah, I wouldn't do DCL to João Pedro this week. I'm not gonna lie, I wouldn't do it this week. Purely because you just have a good midfield 5 and a good front 2. Bernardo says, yo, my guy, minus 12. Yeah, guys, listen, look, I have to do it. For me, it was, look, simple as this. You guys know if you watch the channel, I already took a minus 8, right? I took out Haaland, I took out Rico Lewis, and I took out Dibbling for a minus 8, right? I bought in Isak, Saka, Gabriel. That was already confirmed. I feel like that minus 8 was justified. And then obviously now we've got the Konate injury. If he was just missing one game, I wouldn't take him out. But because he's missing 5 to 6 weeks, which because there's a lot of games to be played in December, that turns out to be about 7 to 9 game weeks. It just makes sense that I take out Konate. So yeah, unfortunately, that means I have to take a minus 12. And to be honest with you, even if I waited, right, until I heard about the Konate injury, I still would have taken a minus 12 because I still would have wanted to take out Lewis. I still would have wanted to take out Haaland. I still would have wanted to take out Dibbling. So it is what it is. It's kind of mad because I didn't really expect to be in this position. But here we are, man. Here we are. A combination of form, poor form, and injuries has led me to taking a minus 8. It is what it is, to be honest with you. But yeah, look, I actually need to figure out who I want to bring in because I'm still undecided. I think I'm just going to do Mazraoui, to be honest. I think I'm just going to confirm it, man. I think Mazraoui is the one. I think Mazraoui is the one for me. I mean, other than Mazraoui, if I have a look at the fixture ticker real quick, other than Mazraoui, I feel like it's a Chelsea defender that I'd bring in. And Crispy says, you don't need to just get him gone next week. Oh, yeah, so you guys that are saying bench him, I'll tell you why it makes sense, in my opinion, to take him out this week. Because next week for game week 14, right, the plan I've always had in game week 14 is to take out Brian Mbeumo and bring in Jared Bowen. So if I want to bring in Bowen next week, if I end up keeping Konate, right? If I keep Konate, wait, hold on. Let me show you guys. Let me give you a good visual representation of what I mean. So if I make a new plan, right? If I make a new plan, all right, cool. So we have the -8. So let's just say Haaland out, Dibbling, Lewis for Isak, which I've already done, Saka. And I'll show you why it makes sense taking the -12 this week. Bench Smith Rowe. So I bought in Konate I bought in Gabriel for 6.1. I bought in Saka for 10.1. And I bought Isak for 8.5 and sold Haaland for 5.1. All right, cool. So the reason why, if I keep Konate, right? Let's say I bench Konate, which I think some of you guys are saying I should do. I bench Konate, play Mikalenko. Mikalenko probably concedes. I think we can all agree. Well, personally, I think Man United are going to win the game and score goals, right? And I also think Man United are going to get a clean sheet. But yeah, let's say we bench Konate. And you guys might say, all right, we'll leave it to game week 14. Well, if I want to bring in Bowen for Mbeumo, then that's already one free transfer used. And then it means I'll be taking a -4 hit anyway. So, and then in this week, Mazraoui's got Arsenal. So it just doesn't make sense for me, because then I'd be taking a -4. Well, in fact, I probably wouldn't be taking a -4. I would actually just keep Konate and probably just play Mikalenko against Wolves. And then this week, that's when I would probably bring in Mazraoui, which I could do. I could do that. But I actually feel like in isolation, right? In isolation, Mazraoui -4 or Mikalenko, I actually think Mazraoui can outscore Mikalenko even with a -4 hit. Like, I expect Man United to get a clean sheet at home to Everton because, you know, Dominic Calvert-Lewin is trash. Everton attack is just terrible, right? So if I think Man United are going to get a clean sheet and score a goal against Everton, let's say Mazraoui gets 6 points, Mikalenko gets 1 point. 6 -4 is 2. I know it's only 1 point, but I've gained 1 point. I just feel like by bringing in Mazraoui this week for Mikalenko, I actually gained points. And that's my thinking behind it. So for me, it just doesn't make sense keeping Konate, man. I feel like Mazraoui will get a clean sheet against Everton. Yeah. I mean, it's tough because if I bring in Mazraoui this week, I'd be benching him next week anyway. So maybe I don't take the -12, but I don't know, man. I feel like I should just take it. Man. I'll be very surprised if Everton score against us, I'll be honest. Because Everton attack isn't really that good, man. Like, I own Dominic Calvert-Lewin for longer than I wanted to this season, and I've suffered because Everton attack just isn't good. So I do expect Man United to get a clean sheet. So I kind of want to take the -12, man. Don't waste your valuable transfer on a defender. True, I hear that point, but guys, okay, put in the chat, right? I'm going to ask you this simple question. Just for this specific week, right? Because this is the only week where it affects me, right? Taking a hit to bring in Mazraoui. So if I take a hit, right, to bring in Mazraoui, do you think Mazraoui -4 points, does he outscore Mikalenko? That's what I want you guys to let me know in the chat. Do you think that Mazraoui's points just this week -4 outscores Mikalenko? Because for me, I feel like it happens. Trust me, DCL will score when you take your -12. Yeah, it's true. It's true. Probably. Yeah. Probably. I'm not going to lie. No, my like it'll probably happen. Do you think Bowen will outscore Mbeumo though? Yes, I do, man. I actually do. The thing is with Mbeumo as well, right? Is he's highly owned, 40% ownership, right? So if I bring in someone like Bowen, who's actually had a pretty decent season from an FPL perspective, right? He's a massive, massive differential. 5.8% ownership at my rank at 1.4 million, right? 1.4 million. I feel like these are the kind of transfers I need to make. And I feel like Bowen is a Premier League proven player, very, very reliable. And the fixtures coming are really, really good. Leicester, Wolves, Bournemouth, Brighton, Southampton. So I want to own Bowen for this run. And I think he's a really, really good differential. So that is my plan. So I think I've always had that in mind, that I want to bring in Bowen for game week 14. He's also 90-minute man. I don't really think he's on penalties. I think Lucas Paqueta's on penalties, to be honest with you. So he doesn't take penalties. But he does have the 90 minutes. I'm pretty sure he does. I think Emerson takes corners. I don't even think he takes corners. I think sometimes he does, sometimes he doesn't. But between him and Emerson, they're on the corners and set pieces. But I just think Bowen is a good pick from game week 14 onwards. And as I said, he's a differential pick. So for me, I want to use a transfer on bringing in Bowen. That is my plan. I can see Palmer go nuclear this week. Hey, I hope so, because that is going to be my captain, I think. I think that's going to be my captain, so I hope he does, man. I mean, this week is definitely going to be... It could be bad. This week for me could be bad. Never... Like, I don't think I've ever taken a -12. First things first. I don't think I've ever taken a -12. So because I'm taking a -12 this week, I'm not captaining Salah. It generally could be bad. But I'm going to stick to my guns, as I've always done. And I just have to see it through. I just have to see it through, man. I just think... the -12 itself actually isn't that bad. Like I've benched Smith Rowe by taking out Dibbling for Saka. I think Saka outscores Smith Rowe this week. I think Gabriel definitely outscores Lewis this week. So already I've gained on actually taking the -8 hit. I do think Isak even outscores Haaland this week. And I think if I put in Mazraoui, he will outscore Mikalenko. So I generally think the -4 will... the -12, sorry, will actually help me. I really do think it will. But yeah, let's see. Lots of good options, but I've decided to go João Pedro and Palmer vice captain. Fair enough, man. João Pedro captain is risky, but I respect it, man. I respect it. Fair play, man. As I said, play your own game. I respect it, but super risky, man. Especially it being first game as well, man. I mean, I took the risk last week by going for the early kickoff. It backfired massively. So I've not even thought of bringing in Danny Welbeck, man. Haaland to Salah for a -4. If so, Salah in for Johnson or Mbeumo. Haaland to Salah for a -4. Yep, I would definitely do that. If so, Salah in for Johnson or Mbeumo. I would... that's annoying. I'm not going to lie. Because I feel like long term, I'd rather Johnson over Mbeumo. But for this specific week, I'd rather Mbeumo over Johnson. Is there not any other midfielder that you could take out? Is there not any other midfielder other than Johnson or Mbeumo? But if I had to pick one, I just can't advise taking out Mbeumo this week. However, in the long term, I actually do slightly prefer Johnson. But if I had to pick one to get rid of one, I'd say get rid of Johnson. Because I think Mbeumo is just more reliable. He's guaranteed to start, guaranteed 90 minutes on penalties. So for that reliability factor during the Christmas period, if you had to choose between taking out Johnson or Mbeumo, then I'd take out Johnson. I'd take out Johnson. But I actually do quite like Johnson, though. But, yeah. Out of Mbeumo and Johnson, I feel like Mbeumo is the better pick. Just for that reliability. Just for that reliability, man. The make yourself for João Pedro's minutes. Brighton are most likely to win the highest XG this week. Yeah, that is true as well, by the way. Because he's just come back from injury. I mean, he did get taken off in like the 60th minute against Bournemouth. But the thing is, I don't know if that was because of the red card or not. That's the only problem. I don't know if that was because of the red card. Sorry, I wasn't meant to go to Bournemouth. I was meant to go to Brighton. Just to double check when he got subbed off. Yeah, 63rd minute. So, again, was that because of the red card? I'm not sure. But there is definitely that risk of an early substitution, especially because there is a midweek game as well. And because he just come back from injury. Then again, they are playing on Thursday. That's That is literally a full week's rest pretty much. So I was going to say, if they were playing on like Wednesday or Tuesday, I would have said, oh, very risky because he probably gets subbed off early because they're playing again midweek. But you know what? He's got like a 6 days rest. Yeah, to be honest, maybe he doesn't get subbed off early. Maybe he doesn't. Maybe he doesn't. Thanks for the answer, mate. I could take out Rodgers, but it means I can't get Isaac and would need João Pedro, which still isn't bad. Fair enough. I do like Isaac as a pick, though, to be fair. So I guess taking out Johnson does make sense. Because I actually... I actually do think Isaac, after the Liverpool game, where he's got Brentford, Leicester, and Ipswich, could do some damage. So, yeah, I think he's a good player to pick. Right. I really, really need to. I'm still undecided on bringing in Mazraoui, but I think I'm just going to do it, man. I think I just got to be aggressive. I mean, how does it affect... What I want to know is if I put in Mykolenko, right? I mean, what is the worst that can happen, guys? Like, Mykolenko isn't necessarily a player that gets goals and assists. So even if Man United... Let's say Mykolenko gets 2 points, Mazraoui gets 2 points. I've only lost out on 4 points. Like, sometimes when you actually think about it, with defenders, right, taking a hit isn't the worst thing in the world. It's not like an attacker like that can punish you massively and get 2 goals, 1 assist. Like, realistically, Mykolenko's probably not going to get an attack in return. I highly, highly doubt it. He's not going to get a clean sheet. He's probably looking at 1 or 2 points. Mazraoui definitely has the possibility of a clean sheet. Like, I think a strong, strong possibility. I'm pretty confident as a Man United fan as well. I get to put one of my players in my FPL team. I feel like under a new manager, we're looking a lot better than we did under Ten Hag. I like the fixtures that we have long term. Like, I think if I put in Mazraoui now, I generally keep him for a long, long time. It just makes sense to me, man. Instead of playing passive with Mykolenko, it just makes sense to me. It really does make sense to me, man. When I look at what I can do with... Yeah, it does. It does. It makes sense to me, man. I think I'm just going to do it. I'm going to do it, chat. I think I'm going to do it, man. Mazraoui for Konate. I think I'm just going to do it, man. I think I'm just going to do it. Yeah. I think I'm going to do it. Mazraoui. He starts as well. Amorim's, very, very fond of him. I think this is a player that I need, man. I think I should do it. I just can't believe I'm taking a -12, though. I did not expect to do that, man. Wow. Did not expect to do that. That Konate injury is a real shame. It's actually upsetting, man, that Konate injury. It is upsetting, man. Because, I really like Konate as an asset as well. Wait, hold on. Can I take out... No, I'm on 0.4. Oh, I could take out Mykolenko from Mazraoui, keep Konate until he... Chat, what about keeping Konate until he comes back from injury, which is a long time, though, and taking out Mazraoui instead? Actually, I don't want all that money just sitting on my bench. That's just stupid. No, that's stupid. That is stupid. No, he's coming out. Oh, God, I can't believe I have to take a -12. Which one player would you bench out of João Pedro, Isaac, Wissa, and Mbeumo, Salah, Palmer, Son, Johnson? I wouldn't bench Pedro. I wouldn't bench Isaac. I wouldn't bench Wissa. I wouldn't bench Mbeumo. I wouldn't bench Salah. I wouldn't bench Palmer. I wouldn't bench... I'd bench Johnson. Leo. Sold Haaland for Wele. Hey, yes, my guy. I like it. Big Danny Welbeck in the building. Hopefully Welbeck comes in clutch this week, man. I need him to score. Everyone's putting in João Pedro. I need Danny Welbeck to do the business this week, bro. I'm not gonna lie, man. He's not scored in his last 3 games, though. He scored for 3 games in a row, and now he's not scored for 3 games in a row. So hopefully he scores for another 3 games in a row. That would be absolutely fantastic. Because I'm not gonna lie, I need that, chat. I need them goals, man. I need them goals. Anthony says, hi, brother. How you doing? I'm good, bro. I'm good, man. I hope you're doing all right as well. I think Isaac is a good pick, but you got to worry about Wilson a bit because when Wilson came on last game, Isaac played wide. Yeah, I did notice that. It's a shame because I made the transfer before that Newcastle game was played because of the price changes that were going to happen. But I still think either way, right? I think I still would have gone for Isak, even if I waited and had seen how the game had been played out between Newcastle and West Ham. I still feel like I would have made the transfer anyway. But yeah, I still think Isak is a good pick. Newcastle aren't really the best of teams, I must say, but yeah, I just think, Palace are not good. Like, when you look at expected goals, let's look at the expected goals conceded table, right, for like the last 6 game weeks. I checked it earlier, and I'm pretty sure that it was Crystal Palace. Like, they were one of the worst defensive teams in the league for the last 6 games. So yeah, I think that's a good fixture, and I just like the fixtures on paper that Newcastle have, to be honest. Captain Saka or Wissa? I'd go Saka, Hamza. I'd go Saka. Anthony says, thoughts on my team: Verbruggen, Davies, 8 Nuri, Mazraoui, Palmer, Fernandez, Salah, Captain, and Bomber, Isaac Kulia, Kirkes. Yeah, that's a good team, man. I like it. That team should do pretty well. Yeah, good team, man. Good team. I think Davies is a bit risky, but he does have the attacking threat, to be fair. But other than that, I like the team a lot. Rodion says, good luck with your game week, Ryan. Comeback season starts now. Appreciate it, my brother. I hope the comeback season does start this game week. Yeah, taking a -12 though. So yeah, we'll see how that plays out. Start Lewis or Digne? I'd start Digne. Lewis is just a scrub. Get Lewis out your team ASAP, or bench him at least. Aina or Leif Davies to start? I'd start. I think I'd just start Aina, to be honest with you. I know Leif Davies has the attacking threat, but I do expect Forest to be quite tight defensively. So I would go for Aina, I think. But yeah, expected goals conceded. Palace are up there, man. Palace are up there. Even Man City are up there, which is insane. Absolutely insane. For the last 6 game weeks. Like, oh man. Liverpool genuinely could absolutely just destroy Man City. Like, it could be brutal. I've got 2 dilemmas right now. Do I captain Salah, and do I take Konate out for the -12? I think it makes sense, man. I think it makes sense. I mean, the funny Everton defense has been pretty solid. They've dropped. But this is the thing, chat, man. Guys, Everton haven't scored a goal in the last 3 Premier League games, bro. They've not scored a goal in the last 3 Premier League games. Like, their attacking record is trash. 0-0 against Newcastle. 1-0 lost to Southampton. 0-0 against West Ham. 0-0 against Brentford. Oh, man. And I think we win, man. I think we score. I don't think... Yeah, man. I think I got to go Mazraoui, man. Man. Just keeping Mikalenko just feels so stupid. It just feels dumb. Especially if I'm going to put Mazraoui back in for Nottingham Forest. Like, yeah. Just... Yeah. Let me actually think this through one more time. Let me think this through. Keep Mikalenko. Hold on. Hi, play 1 Bowen, Rodgers, or Brentford defender. Bowen, Rodgers, or Brentford defender. Bowen's against Rodgers or Brentford. I would play Rodgers. I'd play Rodgers, to be honest. I'd play Rodgers. -12 is insane, bro. Yeah, I know. But I feel like it has to be done. I feel like it's justified. It was originally just a -8, but now that Konate's out, I feel like I got to take another -4. Yeah, it is what it is, man. I feel like it has to be done. But I'm about to just double check one more time if it's really worth taking a -4. If I feel like it is, then I'm just gonna do it. I guarantee you City sitting for a draw 0-0 potentially. No way. Even if Man City sitting for a draw, or they sit up defensively, I think Liverpool have just too much attacking prowess. Like, they will score. Liverpool will score at home at Anfield as well. They will. No doubt about it. Yeah, knowing my luck, I take out Mikalenko for a -4. Everton get a clean sheet and Mikalenko gets a goal and an assist. I bet you that will happen. I bet you. You took a -12, bro. Love it. More risk, more fun. Yep, I guess you could say that. More risk, more fun. I mean, it's been pretty painful for me over the last couple of game weeks. I'm not gonna lie. So yeah, hopefully this week's a lot better. But I'm not gonna lie, man. My morale is down. I'm not really feeling confident right now, chat. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not really feeling confident. But yeah, we'll see. Don't do a -12, bro. I'm captaining one of Mbeumo or Wood. I think I'd go Mbeumo over Wood. I'm not sure. I feel like I'd go Mbeumo over Wood. But yeah, chat quickly before I read some more chats out. I just want to make sure that this -12 is worth it. So let's say I keep Mikalenko. I would keep him. I'd bring in Bowen, and then I'd bring him as Rawi, and then I'd probably take out Mikalenko for Colwill, because I like Chelsea's fixtures from that point. I mean, I'm just trying to quickly run over my plan just to make sure. Yeah, that makes sense. And then, okay, okay, that makes sense. I think, yeah. Oh man, I don't know. What about Joe Gomez though? This is the thing, guys. I could, like, I don't know. What about Joe Gomez? Is he a shout? Is Joe Gomez a shout? Because I don't think Kwanzaa will play. Chat, I don't think Kwanzaa will play, man. I mean, imagine if Kwanzaa did start. That value is crazy. If Kwanzaa was the one to play. Bradley could even be out. Oh wow. But Trent will play. I think Gomez will play, man. Is a +1 gain really worth a transfer? Exactly. I do hear, yeah, I do get that side of it, man. I do get that side of it. It just feels like a low, it isn't, there's not really a high ceiling for the transfer, but what it does do though, is it sets me up well for the future. Because at some point, the thing is, which is factual, at some point, I will have to take out Mikalenko, right? I will have to take out Mikalenko at some point, because after the Wolves game, he's got Liverpool, Arsenal, Chelsea, City. And because I've got Konate who's injured, I just simply have to replace Mikalenko's position or Konate's position so they can start games. Because right now, as it stands, Mikalenko is that defender that I play every single week. And that can't be the case, right? That can't be the case because you guys can see the fixtures here are bad. So even if I don't bring out Mikalenko right now, for game week 15, I'd have to do it anyway. So that's why I'm just thinking I might as well just get it done now. That's the way I see it. But yeah, Pedro in for Solanke. I actually think Solanke, I mean, Pedro value-wise is definitely better. I mean, Pedro is just better, to be honest. So yeah, I guess, yeah. But I do feel like Solanke isn't bad. Like, it's not a move that you have to do. Also think of getting Gomez at 4.8. Yeah, same. But I'm a bit like, if you go Gomez, does Slot rotate? Will he rotate his centre backs? I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm not sure, man. It just feels a bit risky. But it would be ideal, to be honest with you. It would actually be ideal because I really want a Liverpool defender, man. I mean, if I was to put in Gomez, right, that would probably mean I wouldn't take the hit this week. I'd probably just play Mikalenko this week then, and then do it probably for this week or this week. I'm not sure, man. I'm not sure. I think I'm gonna. Nah, I think I'm just gonna go Mazraoui, man. Got rid of Wood for Pedro and kept Haaland. What are you saying? Oh wow. I mean, I'm surprised you got rid of Wood this week, considering he's playing against Ipswich at home. But João Pedro's a good pick for sure. And he kept Haaland. Wow, fair play, man. Fair play. I've already done a -4 and have Mikalenko playing. Stick with him for now. And then getting rid next week. Don't see it being worth another -4, especially with Konate out and Gabriel flagged right now. Yeah, that's fair enough. I mean, the thing is with defender transfers is taking a minus for them never really feels optimal. Unless it's for like a player that's got really good attacking threat, like maybe a Trent or a Pedro Porro, I guess. But yeah, with a defender that's not got much attacking threat, it doesn't really feel worth it. But the thing is, I say the benefit of taking a hit for a defender is really only about the fact that it puts you ahead in transfers, right? Your team is set up well for the future, and that's kind of what I like about taking out Mikalenko. Ryan Van Heck, Mazraoui, or 8 Nuri, 2 of the 3. Ooh, I'd go Mazraoui and Van Heck. Actually, no. Mazraoui and 8 Nuri. Mazraoui and 8 Nuri. Chat, I think with Bournemouth are missing Semenyo, so that should increase Wolves' chance slightly of getting a clean sheet. And plus, 8 Nuri's attacking threat is really, really good. Who would you captain as a... wait, hold on. Bro, think about if you captain Palmer and he does what he does last week, and if Mazraoui concede, you're cooked. So if you get Mazraoui captain Salah to avoid massive rank loss, it's true. You're right. That does make sense. That does make sense. It does. You know what the thing is about me? I just feel like I'm so aggressive. Like, I never really like to play it safe. That is the logical thing to do, you're right, to avoid a massive rank drop. But I don't know, man, because the thing is, I had the gut feeling about Palmer doing well against Leicester. It didn't work out. I've also got a decent feeling about Palmer doing well against Villa. Will it work out? I'm not sure. Salah played against Man City. It's tough, man. It's tough. I'm not going to lie. It's tough. Konate isn't playing. Yep, I know. I know Konate isn't playing, bro. Who would you captain as a differential option? Palmer, Cunha, Isaac, Pedro. Well, I've got it on Palmer, so that should tell you who I would captain. I'd go Palmer, but I do think out of those players there, yeah, I'd go Palmer for sure. I think Cunha, Pedro, Isaac is just way too risky, in my personal opinion. Right, we have like 15 minutes till the deadline, and I'm all over the place, man. I'm not gonna lie, it's not looking good for me, bruv. I'm not gonna lie, it's not looking good. Oh man, it's not looking good. I actually just, oh man, I don't know. A -12, really? I mean, what if Mazraoui gets an assist? I mean, the thing is, because Mazraoui is playing right centre-back, he's just not really going to get any attacking returns. I mean, he got an assist yesterday in the Europa League to Højlund, but I doubt we're going to see that happen a lot. But I think I'm just going to go for it, man. I just can't. I don't think I've ever taken a -12, man. I can't believe I'm doing this, chat. Can I get injured is tough, man? Yeah, tell me about it, man. Tell me about it. By the way, guys, I actually want to say quickly, follow me on Instagram, FPL Ryan _. If you're not following me already, make sure you do follow me. Because I do want to start posting content on Instagram as well. So yeah, make sure you guys do follow me on there. Also, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Like the video, all that good stuff. Yeah. A -12, that's deep. I know, Leon, I know, trust me. I don't usually do that. But as much as it is like kind of crazy, it also feels like, it feels justified in a way. It does feel justified. Too far behind, have to take the gamble. Is Odegaard a good pick? The reason I'm going to say no is because I feel like the best Arsenal players to have is Saka and 2 Arsenal defenders, to be honest with you. So I would have to say no. Reese says, I've gone Palmer as well, man. Hey, listen, Reese, hopefully it goes well for the both of us. Hopefully it goes well for the both of us. I'm gonna do it, by the way. I'm gonna take out yeah, I'm gonna take out Mikalenko, man. What if Mazraoui gets bonus points as well, bro? Imagine a clean sheet, 3 bonus points, and it's like a 9 point for Mazraoui, 1 point for Mikalenko. That's huge. I'm doing it, man. I'm doing it. It is what it is. It is what it is. I just... Oh, God. Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to do it, man. I'm going to do it. Chat. I am taking a -12. Let's do it, man. I can't believe I'm doing this. I can't believe I'm doing this, man. Who would be a good cheap replacement for Mikalenko? How cheap are we talking? 4.5, 4.3? It kind of depends, really. But I would probably say a Brighton defender. Mazraoui, obviously, if you can afford Mazraoui. But it all depends on your price range, to be fair. Leon says, am I feeling confident this week? Hell no. Of course I'm not feeling confident. I've been stinking up the place for a couple weeks now, man. I am not confident at all. I'm not going to lie, man. In fact, I'm nervous. I'm nervous that I'm going to have another stinker and drop down to like 2.5 million. But let's see, man. Let's see. Let's see what happens, man. Let's see what happens. But the one good thing about this is that at least there's games on Tuesday. Like, there's a quick turnaround. Like, yeah, there's a quick turnaround. So, at least I don't have to wait long on a bad score if it does go bad this week. Hopefully, bro, we're in this together, man. Exactly that, man. We are in this together, my brother. We are in this together. Right, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm taking out Konate. Fuck it. Let's just do it, man. How many clean sheets do? I mean, we have a lot of home games though, like Everton, Forest, Bournemouth, Newcastle. Playing a back 5. I feel like we somehow just get clean sheets as well. We somehow always seem to get clean sheets. I mean, let's have a look at how many clean sheets do we have this season? 5 clean sheets in 12 games. Not bad. And that was under a bad Ten Hag as well. Oh, gosh, man. I can't... How have we ended up here, bro? Like, how have I ended up in a position where I'm taking a -12 hit? Like, how have I ended up here, bro? I didn't plan for this. This could be so bad this week. I'm not going to lie. Don't overthink it, bro. Hey, TikTok chat, what do you guys think I should do? Do I take out Konate for a -4? Only time will tell. Yeah. What's my rank? 1.4 million right now, guys. I'm ranked at 1.4 million. Stinker, man. Stinker. Right. Okay, 9 minutes. I've actually got to think now. Do I want to go for Cole Palmer captain? Like, this is serious. This is serious business now. I don't know what to do, man. I don't know what to do. You know what? Usually, yeah, I do everything with confidence. Like, I'm quite confident in my decision making. I really believe in myself, in my thinking. But right now, I'm all over the place. I'm second guessing myself left, right, and center, guys. I'm second guessing myself left, right, and center. It's not looking good for me. I'll be honest, guys. It's not looking good. It's not looking good. I'm doubting my decision making. I'm doubting myself. I don't know who to captain. I don't know if I should take another -4. I don't know, chat. I don't know. Oh, I just feel like if I go... Oh, Salah, man. Salah's just... No, man. No, man. Oh, I just... Oh, no, this is bad. Palmer, man. No, I'm going Palmer. I'm going Palmer. This is not going to end well. This is not going to end well, chat. I can just tell, man. This ain't going to end well. Go for what? You think I'm going to go for the early kickoff? Absolutely not. I've learnt my lesson from last week, chat. No way am I going for a Brighton player, man. No way. No way. Not after last week, man. Never back the early kickoff. Never back the early kickoff, guys. I've learnt my lesson. No way am I going to go for Danny Welbeck, man. No, don't captain Palmer again. And that's a guy that has a Chelsea badge. As a Chelsea fan telling me not to do that. Oh, man. Oh, we've got 8 minutes. 8 minutes. Captain Warbet Trust. Everyone telling me to Captain Warbet just wants to see me suffer. You guys are nasty. That is nasty work from you guys. I know you guys are telling me to Captain Warbet. You want me to suffer, don't you? You want me to suffer. You guys want me to suffer. Oh, man. Chris would have got a 13-point versus Leicester on a Friday kickoff. That's true. And you know what? I'm not going to lie. That was also my thinking a little bit when I captained Cole Palmer against Leicester last week. But we all know how that turned out. But surely Palmer's got to bang soon. Like, surely he's got to get like a 15-pointer. Surely. Villa away from home. Let's see Villa's record away from home. Let's see Villa away from home. Villa away from home. 2-0. 4-1. Oh, my Lord. 3-1 win. 2-2 draw. 2-1. Not bad, but... Villa haven't been in good form, though, man. They've not been in good form. Oh, this sucks, man. I don't like this, you know. Obama captain. I was actually thinking of Obama, you know, originally a couple weeks ago, but recent performances from an FPL perspective, I'm not sure about Obama captain, man. He's a bit too far wide for my liking. I feel like all the good chances are going to Wissa. If I had Wissa now, that'd be a different conversation, because I think Wissa, yeah, he could go crazy. He could go crazy. I'm not sure. Pedro captain, fair enough. You're brave, man. You're brave. Villa have got one win in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They've conceded 2, 4, 8, 9, 10, 12 goals in that time. 12 goals in the last 6 games, bro. 12 goals conceded in the last 6 games for Aston Villa. Oh, no, 10. Wait, 10 goals conceded? Wait, hold on. They conceded 2, 4, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, they've conceded 12 in the last 6. I don't know why it says 10, but look, okay. Okay. All right, 5 minutes. All right, you know what? I'm doing it. Mikalenko, goodbye, my friend. Not Mikalenko, sorry. Konate, absolute legend. You served me well, kind of. But yeah, you're gone. Goodbye, Konate, man. Goodbye, my brother. Well, at least I get a player from my club in my team. Welcome, Mazraoui. That's all I can really say, chat. That's all I can really say, man. All right. Start 2 of Bruno, Palmer, and Wood. I'd start Palmer and Wood. Palmer and Wood, actually. Yeah, I would start Wood against Ipswich. Okay. I'm so, like, I don't want to press confirm. I don't want to press confirm, but I've got to do it. Like, oh, man. Wait, hold on. Is there any leaks or anything? Like, maybe Konate is not really injured. Maybe I don't have to make the transfer. Oh, man. I can't believe it, man. Like, how has this happened? Really taking that much of a minus, man. No, there's no leaks, man. Okay, you know what? I'm doing it. Should I captain Pedro or Salah Palmer? Between Salah and Palmer for me. Yeah. Fuck. 3 minutes left. I'm actually like, I don't know if it's worth it. Minus 12 is so much, like, that's just so much, though, guys. It's so much. Captain Saka. Nah, not for me. Not for me. Not for me. I think I'm just gonna stick with Palmer now, man. I'm gonna stick with Palmer. Oh boy. Don't do it, bro. No, I'm gonna do it, man. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. There, it's done. It's done. Oh, it's done. Man, it's so, man. I'm so cooked. I'm so cooked, man. Honestly, guys, oh man, just end it. I already want this game week to be over. Not gonna lie. 1 goal for Everton, you're done. Yeah, true. True. Well, I've done it, man. I've done it. I've done it. It is what it is, man. It is what it is. The worst that can happen, look, I'll tell you this for a fact. Everton are not getting a clean sheet. So what's the worst that can happen? Man United concede. Mazraoui gets 2 points. Mikalenko gets 2 points. I've lost out on 4 points. It is what it is, man. It is what it is. But, yeah. It is what it is, man. This hurts, man. This hurts, man. This hurts. I'm already annoyed and the game week's not even started, chat. I'm already annoyed and the game week's not even started. I'm cooked. I'm cooked. Oh, I've taken a -12. I don't think I've ever done that before. I don't think I've ever done that before. Oh, man. This is so bad. This is so bad, chat. Oh, bro, you should not have done that. Oh, brother, guys, don't say that, man. Don't say that, please, please, please. Don't say that. Don't say that. Oh, let me rearrange my bench. Oh, God. Captain, yeah, we're gonna captain Palmer. Fuck it, fuck it. Please, please, please. I just want a good game week. I just want a good game week. Please, that's all I ask for. Please, just a green arrow. Even if it's the smallest green arrow, just let me get a green arrow. The FPL gods, please. Leon says there's no going back now. Exactly. There is no going back now. It's done. -12. Oh, I feel sick. I feel sick. I feel sick. I feel sick, man. I actually feel sick. I feel sick. Guys, I feel sick, man. Oh, my days. Guys, I feel sick. Konate is gone. Konate is gone. He served me well, man. Mazraoui comes in. Konate is gone. But, why did he have to get injured? Like, just... Oh, man, this hurts. This hurts, bro. This hurts, guys. I'm not gonna lie, man. It hurts, but it's done. Bro, this might be worse than last week. It might be. It might be. Hey, guys, to everyone in the chat, good luck to you. That's all I can really say, man, is good luck to you. Oh, man. This is not what I expected, to be honest, man. It is what it is. It is what it is. You know what's funny? Is Haaland's probably just going to go on a... If Haaland starts scoring now, I'm going to delete my account. That's what I'm going to say, guys. I'm going to delete my account. I panicked to captain the Buemo. To be fair, that's not a bad shout. That's not a bad shout, man. It's not a bad shout. I think Buemo, he could do well. He could. Harry says, if it makes you feel better, I'm ranked at 3 million. Oh, man, that's deep. I'm not going to lie. That is deep. Jason says, would I quit if Haaland starts scoring again? I'm gone. Guys, if Haaland starts scoring again, I'm deleting my FPL account, I'm deleting my YouTube channel, and I'm disappearing off the face of the planet. That's what I'm doing. I'm gone if Haaland starts scoring again. And knowing my luck, he probably does. But I've done it now. I've done it. I actually feel sick. Like, I'm not even going to lie. I actually feel sick. I do feel sick. Like, I'm scared. This could be a nasty game week. This could be a nasty game week. I need Mazraoui. I need Gabriel to get a clean sheet. I need Isak to deliver. Like, this could be bad. This could be bad. All the spotlight is on Mazraoui, Gabriel, Saka, and Isak, because they're the 4 players that I brought in. Oh, man, chat. Yeah, this is nuts, man. I'm just thankful for the fact that there's a game. That game week 14 is on Tuesday. So even if I have a terrible game week, I don't have to wait long until the next game week starts. But yeah, Now I don't have a Liverpool defender though, which is so annoying. Oh, do you know what the funny thing is? And I'm not joking, right? If I didn't if I didn't do my -8 before I found out about this injury, I probably would have not put in Saka. I would have put in Timber or Saliba and gone triple Arsenal defense and put in Son instead of Saka. I think that's what I would have done, possibly instead. Possibly. Because now, oh man, yeah, I think I might have, maybe I would have done that. I don't know, man. I don't know, man. Chat. I feel like trash. I feel like trash, man. I feel like trash. Captaining Bum at 37k could be great or devastating. Oh, if you're 37k ranked, then fair play, man. You are having a great season. I saw Kanate for Van Heck last minute as well. Oh, good luck. Good luck to you, my brother. Good luck to you. But listen, chat, like up the stream. I'm gonna have to go. I'm gonna have to go now. I'm not gonna lie. Gonna have to go get some food, and then we're gonna watch this Brighton game. Hopefully Danny Welbeck. I need all my players to deliver this week, please. I need all my players to deliver this week. Smash a like on the video, on the stream, guys. Oh yeah, by the way, before I go, because there's games on Tuesday, I don't think I'm gonna have time at all to do like transfer plans, transfer talk, and team selection and a reaction video. So I'm probably just gonna do my game week reaction video and my transfer plans in one, and then probably just a team selection. And I might just have to bin off the transfer talk video. I'm not gonna lie, because I don't think I have enough time to do all of those videos. So yeah, that's probably what I'm gonna do. Yeah, so I'll upload on Sunday, game week reaction, and then probably tell you guys what I'm thinking to do for my transfer plans. And then on Monday, I'll probably put my team selection out. And then Tuesday, we have the game week 14 starting. So yeah, that's probably what I'm going to do. But yeah, guys, hey, love all you guys. Pause for joining in the live stream. It's been a good one. I'm not going to lie. I've enjoyed this one as much as I have been very, very, I don't know, doubtful, scared, nervous. I've enjoyed the stream. So yeah, thank you guys for tuning in. Smash a like on the stream. Sub to the channel if you haven't already. 1.4 million rank. Hopefully we get a green arrow. That's all I can really say, man. But yeah, big ups to you guys. And as Reece says, I'll see you on Sunday, my brothers. I will see you on Sunday.